Welcome to New Sky TV, Exploded. The short drama queens turning the tables. Guo Yuxin's popularity surpasses Su Ruohan and Cheng of Dian Qiu. Is it a blessing or curse? In October 2025, when behind-the-scenes photos of the filming of Dian Qiu were released, a rare inverted phenomenon occurred in public opinion. The most discussed topic was not the female lead Su Ruohan, nor the male lead Cheng, but the second female lead Guo Yuxin. This result left many industry insiders exclaiming, "I don't understand." After all, in the traditional logic of long dramas, the second female lead is always a supporting role. But Guo Yuxin is different. She carries an undeniable label, the creator of 3 billion views for Summer of Fendra, the queen of short dramas. This identity is reshaping the structure of audience attention. Looking back at her resume, it's more like an unconventional promotion curve. In 2024, she was just a maid named Amber in A Thought Through the Mountains, and Lily, who only appeared briefly in the story of Cheng Huan, with few scenes and limited lines, a typical marginal role in the long drama system. At that time, she was barely even in the public eye. The real turning point came with the explosion of short dramas. In 2025, Summer of Fendra garnered over 3 billion views in just half a month, rewriting platform records. Guo Yuxin, with her strong emotional delivery, close-up performance, and high-density plot adaptation, quickly transitioned from an unknown supporting actress to a phenomenal actress. The star-making efficiency of short dramas directly challenged the hierarchical order of long dramas for the first time. It was against this backdrop that she landed the second female lead, Tao Ziyi, in Jade Matte Autumn. This character was not simple, arrogant and flamboyant in the early stages, and later turning dark and collapsing, a standard high-risk, high-reward character. Judging from leaked photos, Guo Yuxin's styling clearly leaned towards high-saturation visual memorability, glamorous, sharp, and aggressive, easily making her stand out. In contrast, the male and female lead scholarly air of the Republican era seemed restrained and understated. The question then arose, when the second female lead's popularity surpasses that of the lead, is this a plus or a hidden danger? Supporters believe this is the market's most authentic vote. Audiences are no longer solely focused on billing order and resumes, but are drawn in by emotional intensity and memorable character traits. Short drama actors understand rhythm and captivate audiences, a benefit of the times. However, criticisms are equally jarring. Some worry whether the high-density emotional output of short dramas can support the narrative depth of longer series. Others point out that if the popularity imbalance gets out of control, it can easily lead to internal public opinion imbalance within the series, even backfiring on the actors themselves. For Guo Yuxin, Dian Qiu is both a leap forward and a test. If she can maintain her performance's balance in a longer series, making Tao Ziyi a classic second female lead who is brilliant but not seen stealing, then she will have achieved a true systemic leap. But if the popularity exceeds the character itself, the tide could turn drastically at any moment. What is certain is that short drama actors are no longer the background of the entertainment industry, but are now standing at the center of the table. And Guo Yuxin has become the most undeniable name in this rule reconstruction. Is this turn of the tables a winning hand or a hidden bomb? The market awaits her answer. However, from another perspective, this inverted popularity may not be entirely a bad thing. For Dian Qiu, the short drama traffic brought by Guo Yuxin actually served as a warm-up for the series in lower-tier markets. The overlap between short drama and long drama audiences is increasing, and her presence actually gave this Republican-era drama a foundation for cross-cultural discussion even before its release. The key is whether Guo Yuxin can truly delabel herself. If she simply transplants the high emotional density, high-conflict acting style from the short drama into the long drama, then Tao Ziyi might become a troll-type villain. But if she can portray the character's vulnerability, desires, and collapse logic beyond her shrewishness, this second female lead might become the emotional fulcrum of the entire drama. For the industry, Dian Qiu is just a microcosm. When short drama actors begin to frequently enter the core cast of long dramas, the traditional seniority ranking exposure system will inevitably be impacted. Audiences vote with viewership and discussion, capital speaks with data, and the rules are being rewritten. The old order has not yet completely disappeared. So the question is no longer just whether Guo Yuxin will steal the show, but rather, is the long-running drama system ready to accept a group of unconventional new actors? This time, Guo Yuxin is at the center of attention. If she performs well, she will become a model for the successful transition of short-running actors. If she fails, she may become the latest example of popularity backfiring. The entertainment industry is never short of traffic. What is truly scarce are actors who can turn traffic into long-term value. And Dian Qiu is becoming a key test of this proposition. Precisely because of this, the success or failure of Dian Qiu is, to some extent, tied to the clash between these two paths. It is not just a Republican-era romance drama, but more like an industry experiment, when long-termism long-running drama actors meet efficiency-first short-running traffic head-on. Who will the audience vote for? Judging from the leaked feedback, a division in public opinion has already taken shape. Fans of the original novel favor Ruohan, believing her temperament aligns with the gentle and reserved core of the female character in the story, while casual viewers and short drama enthusiasts are clearly drawn to Guo Yuxin's visual impact and dramatic tension. The former emphasizes immersion, while the latter seeks memorable moments, and the parallel presence of these two aesthetic standards in the same drama naturally generates buzz. This has made the production company, Cheng, increasingly bold in their casting choices. They are not unaware of the risks of controversy, yet they still choose to gamble, because in today's highly competitive content environment, playing it safe is most easily drowned out by the market. Rather than playing it safe and remaining silent, they prefer to create conflict. In a sense, Guo Yuxin's edition is itself the most impactful marketing campaign for Dian Qiu. But for the actors themselves, this gamble is far more brutal than the data suggests. The biggest challenge for short drama actors is never whether they have popularity, but whether they can retain a role after the initial buzz. Once Tao Ziyi is typecast as an emotional villain or a scene-stealing second female lead, Guo Yuxin's future options in long-form dramas may actually be compressed. Conversely, Ruohan faces considerable pressure. In a context of constant comparison, she needs to prove through her performance that restraint doesn't equate to blandness, and that subtlety can be sharp. If the female lead's presence is perceived as being overshadowed, public opinion may shift from the character to the actress herself. Therefore, the real highlight of Dian Qiu isn't the billing order, but rather, who can stand out amidst the clash of styles. The entertainment industry is undergoing a significant generational shift. Short dramas bring speed and emotion, while long dramas preserve structure and depth. Future mainstream actors may need to possess both. Guo Yuxin has been pushed to this dividing line. Whether she can transition from queen of short dramas to genre actress will determine whether this surge in popularity is a true leap forward. Changing audience tastes have fueled the rise of short-form drama actors. The younger generation's preference for fast-paced narratives has led to increased recognition of the explosive power of short-form drama actors. Guo Yuxin's portrayal by King Wei in Summer Offender was decisive and clear-headed, breaking away from traditional female lead tropes and attracting a large female audience. This positive image extended to Dian Qiu, making Tao Ziyi highly anticipated even before its release. However, viewers of long-form dramas value actors' deep character development, and Guo Yuxin needs to prove that she can not only play exhilarating roles but also handle complex character arcs. Behind this imbalance in popularity lies a shift in the film and television industry's traffic-driven logic. The traditional hierarchy of actors has been impacted by the new traffic brought by short-form dramas, but long-term survival still requires solid acting skills. Guo Yuxin graduated from the Central Academy of Drama, a formally trained institution that is an advantage. Finding a balance between the speed of short-form dramas and the depth of long-form dramas will determine whether she can truly establish herself in the long-form drama market. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.